So I'm currently in the 2020 Audi S4 Prestige, and I'm going to take you through my 5 favorite features of this thing. So let's get to it. So I think my first feature should be the interior of this thing, and more specifically the quality of the interior. So this particular one had the boxes checked for the optional carbon fiber inlays, which they're up here on the dashboard, they're in the door card as well, and on the console. Also on the interior, on the door cards, you get this nice Alcantara material. You get leather pretty much everywhere. The steering wheel has like a nice little, what I would call like golf ball, like dotted, system, for wicking sweat away. Just overall, the interior, it's really, really great. You get a nice 10-inch display. I'm going to touch on the driver information display, but that is also another one of my features. But particularly the interior altogether is just a great place to be. You get these great leather seats, nice sunroof. Overall, a great package. And like I mentioned, while it is part of the interior, I think this full digital display is just something really great to note. It's like I get why Iron Man drives Audis, right? Because from one flick of a button, you get a full map view if you want. You get multiple different screens. Basically, every screen has 2 screens, right? You have the screen where the gauges are bigger, and then you have this where you can make the middle screen have more information. So in this case, like the consumption, the temperature of the engine, and as well as boost gauge. Whereas another screen, you got some music, phone, and back to that big old map. Or you can just have it display a little version of the map and the big gauges. Another one of my favorite things about this 2020 Audi S4 is this one came with the optional S Sport package, and what that does is for $2,500 you get Sport Adaptive Dampening Suspension, the Sport Rear Diff, and big red brake calipers. But you can obviously, in the Audi drive modes, this is where you would control the suspension, so comfortable, balanced, sport. And it's just, it's basically like a competition type package for your Audi S4. I think it just accentuates the sporty and performance nature of this, luxury performance machine. Another one of my favorite things is this 3.0 liter turbocharged V6 engine. I think, in my opinion, that just this whole package is probably one of the best daily drivers you can have that have over 300 horsepower. So you get 349 horsepower, I believe, and like 369 pound-feet of torque from this machine. It's more than enough to have fun, on your commute to work, some back roads, and then still go to work. I think this is one of the best daily drivers because, in my opinion, anything really over 300 is more than you can use on the road anyway, and this does have more than 300, but just the package, just being an Audi all-wheel drive, you put your foot down, you're going places with 300 plus horsepower and 300 plus torque wherever you need to go as fast as you can safely get there. And speaking of putting your foot down, the number one reason, my favorite thing, and probably the main reason anybody buys an Audi is the Quattro all-wheel drive system. Combined with that 300 horsepower I just mentioned, that 300 torque, you put your foot down, you have driver confidence, it's all-wheel drive, you're not going to spin out, you're not going to do a burnout or anything. If you need to go somewhere fast, you're getting there. Doesn't matter if you have this car in drive, sport, or you flip it over to the manual Tiptronic settings and shift it with the paddles. You're gonna go somewhere fast with the package that you get with this S4, and that kind of rounds out my 5 favorite things. If I did not mention something that you really like about the Audi S4, drop it in the comments and I'd love to discuss it with you. But thanks for watching.